The hydraulic concrete chainsaw can be used for cutting vertically or horizontally. It's also ideal for cutting special shapes. For many jobs, the concrete chainsaw is more flexible, portable, and often faster than other cutting tools. The saw is powered by hydraulic means, or compressed air, and comes in 3 different common bar length sizes: 11 inches, 15 inches, and 19 inches. There is also an attachment for a water hookup that helps extend the life of the diamond chain during the cutting process. Just like any other power tool you operate, you'll need the proper personal protective equipment and training in the safe operation of this tool. If you're not properly protected and not following safe operating procedures, you or someone you work with could be seriously injured by this tool. Inspect the saw hoses, fittings, chain, and the saw's general condition. Also, inspect the air compressor. If the saw or the compressor is not in good working order, do not operate the equipment. The #1 rule on any job site is safety first. Identify the area for sawing and mark lines with a chalk line, spray paint, or a marker. Check that the pneumatic hoses are properly connected between the saw and the power source. You should never use the saw where you do not have sure footing and cannot face the cut without overextending your reach. Always wear the proper personal protective equipment needed for operating the saw. Select the correct chain type for the material you'll be cutting. Rope off the work area in all directions. You do not want co-workers in the area while you're operating the chainsaw. Make sure you have a firm grip on the saw at all times while cutting. With these rules in mind, it's time to make your first cut. Check the GPM, or gallons per minute of water that is needed for the type of saw you are using. Carefully power up the saw. Make sure it's in a safe position and won't take off on you when it's turned on. Now, add the water and begin the sawing process by running the saw in a forward direction. Never pull the saw back toward you while it's running. The correct cutting sequence of a concrete wall is to start at the bottom line of the cut area. Do the sidelines next, and then cut the top line last. Try to minimize the number of plunge cuts. Avoid pushing the bar straight down into the concrete. Just as you would with a regular chainsaw, avoid pinching the bar and the chain in the cut. It's easy to lose control of the saw if it becomes pinched. Be very careful when cutting concrete with heavy steel reinforcement. If you're cutting this type of concrete, you should remember that you will have to replace your chain more often. Cutting through steel reinforcement can dramatically shorten the life of the chain. Keep the chain properly tensioned. The chain should be neither too tight nor too slack. Refer to the operator's guide if you are unsure of any operation and/or maintenance procedure for the type of cutting you are doing. For long cuts, first score a line as a guide. After the cut reaches about half the concrete thickness, steel wedges and angle iron should be used to hold the cut open and in place. Be very careful when coming to the end of the final pass. The dropout piece can pinch the bar or chain. It's a good idea to place old tires under the dropout piece to cushion the fall and to prevent a hazard or injury. After you've finished the job, let the saw cool and then clean it properly. Inspect it thoroughly, looking for chain wear and any noticeable wear and tear the saw may have taken during the workday. If you find the saw in good working order, store it properly. If the hydraulic concrete saw is well maintained and operated properly, it should last through many jobs. The hydraulic concrete chainsaw is a great tool for making cuts in concrete. But remember, it is a very powerful and potentially dangerous tool. While using the saw, give it your full concentration. With a little practice and by following safe operating procedures, it can make your work life a lot easier.